Sojourner Truth was an African-American abolitionist and women's rights activist. Daughter of James and Elizabeth Bonfrey, Truth was born into slavery in Swartikill, Ulster County, New York, year 1797. Truth changed her name from Isabella Bonfrey in order to designate a turning point in her life in devotion to Methodism and the abolition of slavery. Truth defended her rights that were violated, such as the following articles from the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Article 1, which states that all humans are born free and equal in dignity and rights. Article 2, stating that everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration, without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex. Article 4, which says no one shall be held in slavery, and Articles 3, 5, 7, 17, 23, 24, 25, and more. Sojourner Truth has given many empowering speeches, but is best known for her speech entitled Ain't I a Woman?, given at the Women's Convention in Akron, Ohio in 1851. In her speech, she states, "If the first woman God ever made was strong enough to turn the world upside down all alone, these women together ought to be able to turn it back and get it right side up again." At this convention, Truth spoke out against a reoccurring human rights issue. Presently, women still speak out against the violation of their rights and protest in an attempt to maintain their rights. Truth is an example to women today that their rights are important. Without women's rights activists like Sojourner, women's rights would lack progression, such as the 19th Amendment providing women's rights to vote. Sojourner Truth later became more involved as an abolitionist of slavery. Around 1843, she began touring regularly with abolitionist George Thompson, speaking out on subjects such as slavery and human rights. She later went out to publish multiple works of writing, including the book 3 Narratives of Slavery, a biography of Truth, Harriet Jacobs, and Mary Prince. Actions like these created a stepping stone and provided a foundation for the rights of African American minority. Slave by birth, freedom fighter by choice. Truth stated, "I will not allow my life's light to be determined by the darkness around me," and I believe she truly lived by that statement. By the hard work of Truth and many other slavery abolitionists, the Emancipation Proclamation was later released on January 1st, 1863, declaring the freedom of slaves across America by June 16th and 17th, or Juneteenth. Even today, the Emancipation Proclamation still holds as a treasure to African Americans as they celebrate the freedom of their ancestors during the Juneteenth holiday. Let us dedicate ourselves to what the Greeks wrote so many years ago: "To tame the savageness of man and make gentle the life of this world," said Robert F. Kennedy. Human rights defender Sojourner Truth displayed the actions of Kennedy's statement throughout her lifetime. She fought to tame the savageness of her enemies and thrived to make the world a better and more gentle place for posterity to come. Truth's words of wisdom stating, "I feel safe in the midst of my enemies, for the truth is all-powerful and will prevail," have continued to impact our society even today and provide inspiration to ourselves and our posterity.